The situation at Mount Cithaeron has gotten out of control. Nearly all of Greece's supply of wine is hoarded there, and now strange things are happening around the city. There have been reports that the bodies of sheep, goats, and even people, gruesomely torn apart, have turned up nearby. The attacks seem much too vicious to be the work of a wandering pack of wolves or an angry wild boar. The frightening deaths have scared the people of Mount Pelion into hiding, and they have not had contact with anyone for some time. Adrastus of Argos has stopped trading, choosing not to risk the lives of his merchants for a few measly drachmas and supplies. The only solution to these problems is to invade Mount Cithaeron and see what is going on there for yourself.
Yes, we will. Hey guys, welcome back to Zeus, Master of Olympus. This time, the briefing is actually relevant. As you can tell, we've got to conquer Mount Cithaeron, main goal. We're just going to build another sanctuary. There are two things you should take note of. Mount Pelion will stop trading, so you won't get bronze from them anymore. You won't be able to sell them wheat or wine. And Argos will also stop trading, but you'll be able to get them back at the end of the campaign. So let's just head straight into the city and pause. So, Mount Pelion and Argos will stop trading. So all we're going to do is conquer Mount Cithaeron. And we've got the troops to do that. I'll just save right now, actually, sorry. Might as well save on camera so you can see that I'm saving. So, we do have all the troops we need. I'm going to actually build a second common... Well, no, not second. 1, 2, 3, 4... A sixth common block right here. And I'll have a third, maybe a third elite block there. I'm not sure. Because I don't know if I'll have the space. I'm not too sure. Actually, no. I actually want to put a common block over here. So I'll put a common block here. So let's just stop selling and importing bronze from there. All the bronze has to come from Cilicia. Now, can I actually import bronze from somewhere else? Let's see. Just looking carefully at everything. Let's see. Oh! We're not able to get wine from Cydonia anymore. Fuck. Not good. I'm gonna have to import wine from Phasis in Knossos. So I have to set up their trading post. Let's import the wood, armor, and olive oil that we need from Phoenicia. No, sell the olive oil to Phoenicia and import wood and armor from... Actually, no, we don't need to import armor, sorry. So we'll just keep importing bronze from Cilicia. And, yeah, this is fast. So we'll keep them going. That'll just be fine. And I will need to... We're getting wine. Yeah, we're getting wine from up there. That's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and... oh, there we go. The city of Mount Pelion has fallen into disarray and has gone into isolation, separating itself from the world. Any relations you might have had with this city have been severed. Gone. Just like that. So as you can see, our trading post no longer has any purpose. So I'm going to let all of this empty out. Get all the bronze out of it. Might start selling sculpture to someone. Who buys sculpture? I'm trying to find... Yeah, we can sell sculpture to Cadmia. So I will go ahead and place down the trading post for Cadmia.
I'll make your city as attractive as I am.
So we'll sell all the sculpture, just get rid of it all. And I'll get rid of all this bronze. We'll stop having wheat. And then once we've sold all the sculpture, I'll move this over here. And what I'm also going to do is at the same time, I'm going to build a common block right here, and I'll come back in once I've done it. This is a perfect time to come back in. This event happens in this mission. Lava! Waves of deadly molten rock gush from deep underground, turning everything in their path to ashes. So if you build anything over here, it's just going to get destroyed by this. This massive lava flow. So yeah, don't build anything here, it will just be immediately destroyed by this. So I'll just leave that there to happen. While I was doing that, I was planning out this block. I've got everything over here, I've got wheat, and I'm going to have a bit for fleece and olive oil, so I'll get that over. I'm also going to get rid of this, and we're going to put down Cadmia's trading post, which is going to be buying sculpture. Now, let's see, is there someone else that sells bronze that isn't Cilicia? I don't think there is. Cydonia cells, but they're really useless actually, to be honest with you now. I mean, I'm selling armor to Bassus, so I don't need to sell armor to them. I'm selling olive oil to other people. So yeah, I'm going to stop trading with what's this place? It's Bassus. Oh, am I not trading with... Where's the trading post for Sidonia then? Oh, there it is, there. Okay, so let's just empty that. We're going to import the wood from someone else, which is going to be Knossos. So that's going to go in replacement of there. So just have to get rid of it all. Oh, now we put the common agora down. I was done with me. Just going to put down food and fleece, which should be more than enough. So I'll get this block evolved. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and just put down an extra college just on this side, since we've got not very many people coming across this bit, which is okay. So now we have to build another sanctuary, so I don't know who to build it to. I'm going to build one. I'm not bothering with Demeter, she can go and fuck herself. Aphrodite's Haven is a nice small one, so let's just go ahead and put this down and just build it. It's a small one anyway. Now let's build and follow these things. Let's see if I can just get these people out of the way. Population milestone 5,000 people. Perfect. Just build these. We're not going to sell any sculpture to Cadmia just yet. I need to get this going.
What other god will join you in the house?
Don't care. So as you can see, the lava flow just basically causes this. Pretty much a field of destruction. That's all it is. So we got rid of the wood in here? No. So there's some wine in here. In fact, let's just bin that. And let's put down Knossos, who's going to sell me 12 wood, 8 wood, sorry, and they're going to sell me 4 wine, just to stockpile what I'm getting from here. And I can't sell olive oil, that's fine. I could sell olive oil to Cilicia, and so on and so forth. Who else do we trade with? Libya is not bothered by. Sidonia buys... Shit, it's a waste of time. Argos is going to stop trading soon anyway. Venetia buys olive oil as well. If I need to sell more olive oil, I can, but I don't think I will. So start to evolve this housing. So yeah, I'm going to just let this housing stabilise. I've reduced the wage rates. I might actually build a 4th trireme wharf if I've got the space to fit one in, like down here. So let me just draw this road right down to here. If I've got the space and the workers to do so, I'll build a 4th trireme wharf. Other than that, I'm just going to let this run, and I'll come back in a little bit later when we're ready to start conquering Mount Cithaeron. There we go, we've got the indication that trade with Argos has shut down. And also another thing that happened earlier, Bassus sells less wine, which means they don't actually sell any wine anymore. So it's a good thing I got trade with Knossos back open, because now all I can do with Bassus is sell armour, which really is kind of wasteful. So I might stop selling armour. So I might replace them with someone more useful if I can sell armour to someone else. If there is anyone else. So of course we're no longer trading with them, which means they don't buy sculpture. We can sell sculpture obviously to Cadmia, which helps. But our trading situation has gone a bit dire, which is why you obviously need to boost your funds. In fact, because Bassus still buys armour, I'm just going to continue to sell it. Whatever's left. The good thing about armour is, I didn't mention this before, I might have mentioned it in the tutorial, I can't remember. But the thing with armour is it doesn't have to be replenished unless the soldier who wore that particular bit of armour dies. So once you've got all your elite housing up to estate with 4 armour and 4 horsemen, that means that you can sell, well, particularly 4 armour, you can just sell all the excess armour that you make. So it's pretty cheap. So we're importing all the bronze we need from Cilicia, which is important because we otherwise have no source of it. So we're starting to build up a nice amount of unemployment. We've got space to hold another 500 people, so I'm actually going to go ahead and build another trireme wharf right there. And I know that the guy reaches down there, so that's fine. Yes, employees needed. So all I have to do is wait for this Aphrodite's Haven to be constructed, and I will come back in when it is, because then we'll be ready to go ahead and conquer Mount Cithaeron. this is an interesting event. Talos menaces Cydonia. Now you don't have to do this. You can actually send other troops if you want to, but if you want to summon Jason you can. So I, Fuadas of Cydonia, am quaking in my sandals. The hated monster Talos is attacking my city and I need you to send forces within 5 months to vanquish the beast. So if you want to, you can go ahead and summon Jason, which I'm actually just going to do since we've got the space to put this in. He already has everything that we need, so we're ready to just go ahead. I also went ahead and put down the Trireme Morph. I also reduced wage rates because we were starting to get a huge amount of unemployment. Yeah. Summon. And I'll send him off. It doesn't do any harm. Meanwhile, Aphrodite's statement is almost done. So we'll go ahead and send... I'll have to wait for him to come in, obviously. You don't have to do that if you don't want to, but if you've already got the supplies, then just do it. So I'll go ahead and send the troops off to Cydonia. And I'll come back in once, I think... Actually, wait, no. I think this is almost... Oh, there's Jason anyway.
Jason of the Olympus, here to help you in any way I can.
Yes, you are going to help me because I am going to save. And you are being dispatched. Fulfill the city's request. Troops. Jason. Bye-bye. To Jason, so he's off. And he'll succeed anyway. I might as well just take this opportunity to show you some things that you might not have seen before. So of course you've got the Conquer the City Bud. So you can select all the troops. There's 8 horsemen in one company. So one company is made up of 8 troops. So if that's hoplites or horsemen, it's 8. So that's one company. So obviously we've got 32 horsemen, which makes 4 companies, if I remember. Is it? Or is it 2? I can't remember. That is confusing. So we've got 4. This is where you get to see how many triremes are damaged. You can build 6 triremes at once. That's all I like. Just like Pharaoh, the limit is 6. So Jason will head off, help Cydonia, and come back. Fuck off, Artemis. So I'm just waiting for Aphrodite's Haven to be finished. It's got the 2 sculpture coming now. We'll just speed this up. That's the 2 sculpture done. It now just needs the 4 marble, which is perfect. Tribute paid, fine. There's that olive oil. Aphrodite's Haven complete. With the completion of her sanctuary, Aphrodite, goddess of the tender passions, recognizes your love for her. Now she shows you her love in return by making your city so attractive that its residents will never leave. This means you can never, ever, ever have immigration. So basically no one will leave the city. Even if you've got 50% unemployment, ridiculous tax rates and massive debt, no one will leave. I think, yeah. She will also make sure your city is safe from some of the rougher, uncouth gods. Yeah, she's basically a helpful god if you've got an enemy god attacking. Luckily it doesn't happen in this campaign, but yeah. So we now built the 3rd sanctuary, so all I have to do is go and conquer Mount Cithaeron. So I'm going to save. Again. But that's okay. I'll wait for Jason to come back so we don't have any glitches. And I do want to send him along as well because I want to send as much force as I can at Mount Cithaeron to knock down these shields. As you can see, they've got quite a lot of shields and I need to really wait for Jason to come back. So once Jason's back and he's defended Cydonia from the thingy, I'll send off the troops and I'll come back in when I'm ready to do that. And there we go. Jason is now back from his little escapade. I'm just going to take one more save. And now we are ready to conquer a city. So, to conquer, it's sort of just like an emperor. You select the city and then you select the troops you want. So we are going to send 32 horsemen. We can't send any triremes because it's a land trade route. We're going to send Jason, Ares, Sparta, and we can also send an ally. Now we don't know which one we're going to send, so let's have a look at our opinion of them. They're devoted. Northos is dedicated, so we're going to send Cydonia. What do they buy? They buy olive oil, so I can give them a gift in the meantime. So 32 of these, Jason, some Sparta and Guard. I'm going to send Cydonia. Attack! Now when you send ally troops, it will knock off a lot of their shields and it will cause them to lose a lot of favour with you. So you might want to send them a gift if they drop down to like loyal or bitter or something. Send them a gift of something that they buy and that'll boost them up. I'm not going to do it in this case because we don't need to. So I'm going to let this run, and as soon as Mount Cithaeron has been conquered, we will win the mission, hopefully in this first attempt. And I'll come back in once we've pretty much done the mission. Or if I fail, I'll show you that as well.
Horror. Unspeakable horror is what you found at Mount Cithaeron. themselves the Maeonids, drunk on wine, were gleefully tearing apart the bodies of their innocent victims. Forced from Mount Cithaeron by your invasion, these servants of Dionysus have now scattered throughout Greece, continuing their reign of terror.
Oh dear. And in the next part, in the next mission, we finally get to deal with the Maeonids. Which is good. We get to deal with Dionysus' little fuckers in Mount Cithaeron. We finally get a proper source of wine because they've been hoarded in bloody Mount Cithaeron. So, thanks for watching this. Remember, short to the normal part. It's because it was a fairly simple mission. And the next mission, we are going to pretty much boost our city up to be the biggest city in Greece. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next part, guys. Bye now.